Hello, everybody. Welcome. If you are receiving this transmission out there, then I shall say to you, welcome to a brand new episode of FutureProbe. Thank you for joining me. I'm currently aboard my Star Destroyer, and I'm making the use of what limited oxygen I have here. So, welcome everybody. Today I asked everybody what they wanted to talk about, and they all wanted to talk about, according to the poll results, a lot of people wanted to talk about all the news and all the stuff that has been discussed this week with Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in both Disneyland and Walt Disney World. They're both opening later this summer, so a lot of people wanted to talk about that. So I said sure, and we're going to discuss that today. But that's a very limited theme. That's a very narrow thing. So I'm going to open it up in general to a lot of different stuff. We'll talk about all kinds of different stuff. I can't reach that far, or else I get cut off. Okay, sorry. We're going to discuss a whole bunch of stuff. It doesn't have to be limited to that, but we're going to start with that. So what I wanted to kind of look at here, I'm going to look up some of this stuff. Thank you, Hefe Goldblum, for giving us your Twitch Prime sub. Is the music too loud? Is the music too loud? You let me know if it's too loud. Okay, but what I wanted to do is look up some of it online. Oh, people are saying louder. Okay, let's turn this on here. All right. Oh, nice. Wow. Check it out. Dine with royalty during Disney Princess Breakfast Adventures at Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa. Okay, let's look at that first. Fuck the Star Wars. We'll move on to that. Okay. Oh, never mind. Whoa, when I flipped it over, it moved. Okay, sorry. No, let's go back to that. Let's start with Dine with Royalty during Disney Princess Breakfast Adventures. I want to know more about that. Okay, let's see who it is and how much it costs. Okay, it's time to dream big. Meet your favorite Disney princesses at an all-new character dining experience. Come to Grand Californian. Okay, so there didn't used to be breakfast at this. I think it's at the Napa Rose. That's a very fancy restaurant. So let's see what the breakfast is there. Okay, this is a kid's breakfast. This is to meet their favorite princesses, okay? So let's start off the bat. Do you think kids are going to want that? Like, here's the thing. Adults, they want a lot of variety with food. They want a lot of, they want to be able to try new things. That's what's really hot right now, is variety and getting eclectic food stuff. Okay, this is a kid's breakfast. What are we doing? A kid is going to eat this? Hold on, let me turn the mouse pointer on so you can see it. Okay. So kids are going to eat this stuff. Okay. Like, what am I looking at here? Savory starters include a yummy open-faced ham and cheese sandwich with cranberry cream cheese. Cranberry cream cheese. That could be good. And mini lobster rolls. Yeah. Second course. That was just the first course. Oh my god. Second course, you'll get a yummy buffet of entrees served up nice and warm. Kids will love the house-made mac and cheese. Okay, I'm gonna bring something up. Anytime Disney does a buffet, no matter if it's cheap or if it's a rich for my blood affair, which I think this is going to be expensive. We'll get to the bottom and find out. But it's always the same fucking mac and cheese. It's every single time, no matter how high scale or low scale, it's always the same mac and cheese. I did the Garden Grill at in Epcot. They have the rotating restaurant in the Land Pavilion, and it was actually hard to get a reservation there. And when I ate there, by the time it was all said and done, it was like $100. Like, it was not cheap, and it was the same mac and cheese. Like, that was, I had to eat. It was a rotating restaurant. It rotates through the ride. I had to eat there, but it's the same mac and cheese. And Dr. Ryan's asking the right questions too. This is breakfast. Why are we eating mac and cheese for breakfast? What is Disney's obsession with the mac and cheese? Has anyone called them out on this? I'm the one asking these questions. Let's move on. Anyway, okay. All right, so, yeah, and this is multiple courses for breakfast? Okay, so second course, and of course, mini chicken and Mickey waffles. Chicken and waffles, okay, that's kind of I guess any time. I'd rather just have waffles for breakfast, but I guess chicken can be there. Other entrees featured on the buffet are perfect scrambled eggs. They literally call them perfect scrambled eggs. Okay, artisan turkey sausages, roasted tomato and asparagus. Okay, this is going to be expensive. This is at least $100. I'm telling you right now. And a mouth-watering pulled beef slider with barbecue sauce. This is breakfast. Are we eating breakfast? Okay, let's keep going. We'll get to the Star Wars thing later. All right, Boilerplates, thanks for your Twitch Prime sub. And for dessert, indulge in a glorious assortment of sweets, like the chocolate chip princess cake pops, almond crunch and with vanilla chantilly, and petite raspberry tarts. This is breakfast! Seashell macarons. Okay, whatever. Anyway, these look cute. That's fine. All right. It's Thursday through Monday they do this. Okay. Let's try to book it. Let's book a princess breakfast. Let's just do it. Okay, check availability. All right, this is it. Yeah, let's do it. Guys, we're going to book this. And if I get in, I'll stream it. Okay, let's just go. All right, what's the date? Oh, so the soonest we could do it is the 28th. Let's do it. Thursday, the 28th. Let's do it. Anytime. 8 a.m. I really want that pulled pork slider. Party of 2. That's small enough. No tables. Okay, let's go. Oh my gosh, this is fun. All right, guys, we're gonna get back to Star Wars in just a second. All right, we're gonna keep. I promise we're gonna keep this together, and we're gonna just let me. Is there not a choice for just any time? Let's book it way in, super far into the future. Maybe I'm gonna go to May. No, I'm gonna go to April 25th. Random date at 11 a.m. Okay, I got one. I got a reservation. Here we go. 10:40 a.m. Let's do it. I don't want to log in. I can't log in. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to Google how much it is. Princess breakfast at Napa Rose. And we'll just find out. And I'll book the thing later. Well, maybe. Okay, we're gonna find out. And a new Disney princess opens in March. There we go. Okay, so I found a blog about it. This should do the trick. Here it is. Okay, so the experience. There it is. The experience costs $125 for kids and adults ages 3 and up. $125 per person. Per person. That's not the whole thing. That's per person. Damn, for pulled pork slider. Was there anything in there? I guess there was like that thing with lobster in it. I guess that's expensive, but macaroni and cheese and pulled pork sliders for breakfast. Right? I agree with Swishy. I would pay $125. I have. Club 33, my meal was about $120 or whatever. But it was multi-course, and it was everything that you got in it was truly like, oh wow, this must have been. There was shit with caviar in it. There was lobster on the rock, or lobster Rockefeller. That's what it was called. There was all kinds of stuff, and it was in Club 33. So I mean, I gladly paid that. It was totally worth it. Macaroni and cheese and pork sliders. I'm at a loss. Do we talk about the Star Wars thing at this point? I'm losing my fucking mind here. Okay. Yeah, the food at Club 33 for one person was over $100. Now, however, I will say, I don't know if it's the case anymore, but that also, it used to be, at least from what I remember, that the rule at Club 33 was everything there was at least $100 because you also got park admission with it. Like if somebody invited you to Club 33, you could just come in. And that might have changed, but it was that. So it never seemed that crazy because it's like, okay, you get it. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter for me because I had an annual pass, but like when I went before, I think Jason, my friend Jason, I don't think he had an annual pass, and he just got in because he was invited. How much is the Knott's Chicken Dinner? I think it's like $16.99 or $18, and you're gonna eat a hell of a lot more than this. I'll tell you right now, they bring you so much food at the Knott's Chicken Dinner restaurant. Okay, no, I don't want low carb dishes. Get the fuck out of here. Sorry, I don't mean to curse. We're talking Disney stuff. If the music ever gets grating, just let me know and we'll kill it. Okay, what else is on the site today? Okay, so this is what I wanted to talk about, Galaxy's Edge. Let's see, is there any other good stuff? They do these things on this site that's Disney Doodle. Oh, look, Pegasus from Hercules spends time in Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. I'm really not trying to be negative. Why do they do this? Like, what is this? Imagine if the Pegasus went to see the Tiki Room. Uh-huh. Yeah? Yeah, okay. All right, thank you for showing me that. I guess, what if? I guess that's something to think about. I'll be thinking about that a lot tonight. What if? Okay. All right, well, what are we doing? Okay, let's move on. So we got that. What else is here? Appetizing occasions, Mark. I'm starting to sense a trend here. I think the demographic is definitely shifting in the Disney parks. Now we have the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge thing opening up with the first place to serve alcohol in Disneyland. Like the Cantina will serve alcohol. But this is appetizing occasions. I think Disney has shifted their business model without really telling people. Like it's one thing, all right, we do theme parks, rides, whatever, but these are the updates we're getting. Like check out this wine. Look at this wine. Uppercase, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Oh, look at this tart we made. We got the best chefs. Look at the fucking chefs we got. Hell yeah. Check out these chefs. Okay, so you can make a reservation. So it's telling you could like get food and like get a reservation and see the parade. Like you can get a reservation thing. Okay. Well, I mean, some people want that. That's cool. Oh, look at the 2019 Disney Family of Wines weekend at Disney's Contemporary. I just don't get why would you book a Disney vacation and use it to do a wine tasting? Like you could do that there's so many legit like vineyards and stuff you could do that at. Like why? Okay, I'm at Disney. You want to go on Space Mountain? No, I want to sample this cheese and sip the. Oh, it tastes like wood. Hey, you want to go on Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters? No, hold on. Oh, well, that tastes like a pear. Hey, you want to I was going to say you want to see Captain EO, but I don't think that's playing there anytime soon. Yikes! Okay, all right, let's move on. We've been dancing around beating around the bush. Okay, what is this now? I just want to see the other stuff before we get to the Star Wars thing. Okay, Inside Disney Parks Spring Show. No, I don't want to see that anymore. Okay. So they're talking about, they're doing the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival. So they do a festival there every year. And that's a big thing. They have a lot of flowers and stuff. Okay. Look at the list for the food festival. What food? Which one? Oh, the California Adventure one. Yeah, we'll look at that. But let's get to the Star Wars thing, because a lot of people want to see that. They don't care about my commentary on the other stuff. Food bowl. There's a guide to food bowls at Disney parks. All right. Anyway, okay. There it is. They announced today Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is going to open May 31st at Disneyland and August 29th in Florida for Disney World. Okay. The spin on it. Look, this is what I have an issue with. Check this out. That's right. It's debuting early because of high guest interest in experiencing this immersive land. They're trying to spin this. So if you keep reading and other stuff I've already reported on this, the big dark ride that is part of this, there's only two rides in the Star Wars land. There's two big ones, a Millennium Falcon ride and a dark ride, Rise of the Resistance. That one, the latter, is not going to be ready. It's not going to open. They said they need more time or whatever. So I think they're trying to spin it in a way that it's like, look, that ride's not going to be open, but look, the rest of the land will be. It's opening early, and all I see from this is like, no, we're not ready. You know, it's kind of weak. Yeah, they want people, exactly. Jared got it. They want people to come to the park twice and stay at their hotels. I think that's what it is. I wish they would have just opened both coasts on August 29th. And then maybe the ride's ready by then, and then you have a choice to make. You want to go to that coast or the other coast, and that helps with crowds, I think. But I don't know. Thank you, Braden, for subscribing at Tier 1. That's not even a Twitch Prime sub. That's a Tier 1 sub, which I assume is God tier. So thank you, Braden, for that. 12 months. Thank you. I'll say thank you 11 more times throughout the show. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if people are waiting to go to the parks for Galaxy's Edge to open. Yeah, so I'm sure they want to get the summer attendance. I get that. So anyway, I thought that was a little weak though. You could spin it a different way though. I mean, if you want to look at it from a positive angle, this is par for the course for Disneyland. When they opened New Orleans Square back in the 60s, when they opened that, none of the rides were ready. New Orleans Square, Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know how I got the name of that wrong. Pirates of the Caribbean was not open. Haunted Mansion was not open for years. So it's understandable, but for the hype behind this was unparalleled, and it just seems a little weird. It's not going to be ready. And somebody brought up Pixar Pier was kind of the same way. But did anyone really care if Pixar Pier was complete or not? You know, like that they can get away with, I guess. But this just feels weird. Yeah, Pandora, exactly. The Avatar land was going to be, or was complete when it opened. And if one of those rides wasn't there, I couldn't imagine it. Everything is so in sync with one. There's such synergy among everything. But again, I mean, this expansion is so big, and it's the world of Star Wars. There's going to be so much stuff to explore. So you could spin it as like, okay, you know, instead of focusing on this ride and lining up all day, it gives you a chance to kind of look around and soak it in. Braden is not clear on what Pixar Pier is. That's okay, because nobody else is either. Even the people who've been there aren't clear. In California Adventure, they rethemed. There's a pier area. It's supposed to be like old California boardwalk, like pier, you know, kind of like by a body of water kind of amusements. So there were like games. There was a roller coaster, an old fashioned style roller coaster. What else was there? A carousel, old timey rides and stuff, and it was themed after that. And then suddenly last year they just went, oh, we're going to change it to Pixar Pier, and they just slapped Pixar stickers on everything. That's really what it is. Everything now is, oh, it's not the roller coaster, it's the Incredicoaster. It's it was very badly kind of quickly done. There's aspects of it that aren't bad. Some of the Pixar stuff is cute, and a lot of the food places got better because they have Pixar stuff attached to them and maybe a little more attention, whatever, but it was not a great thing. It was kind of... Honestly, it was something done, I think, in the meantime before the Star Wars thing to hold people over, maybe. I don't know. It was a little bit weak. Thank you, Planet Bob, for your Twitch Prime sub. 30 months, my God. Thank you, Gay Thug Memes, for 5 months. The Pixar treats are cute. Yeah, I do agree that there were some cute things. I do get they have an Incredibles like cookie thing that is delicious, and I get it every time I go there. So the food benefited, but everything else. The lemon soft serve. So let me tell you about that. The lemon soft serve that they serve there is in a place that the sign is a yellow snow cone joke, and I can't get past that it's a piss joke. Like I don't. It makes me not want. I go over there and I'm like, oh, they have the nah. Oh, it's a piss joke. Okay. I don't know. It puts me in a mentally bad place, but I do love lemon stuff too. Okay. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah. So anyway, okay. So let's go back to the news here. All right. So Phase 2. They're calling the other ride Phase 2, opening later in the year. I really wish that was open at the same time, but that's a shame. But the Millennium Falcon ride will be open at opening. And they showed off a lot of the food and stuff that you can get. I want to actually find that update. When this opens May 31st. What's going to happen? Okay, let's look that up. D23 Star Wars. Let's see. Yeah, I think that was on this site. Okay. Wait, is this it? What the hell is this? Oh no, this is when they debuted it. There we go. This is what we were looking for. Okay. So there's a bunch of details here. Okay, so check this out. So they give some more info. I mean, everything looks super good. I mean, no matter what you think about Star Wars or its place here and all that in Disney, does it fit in Disneyland? You know, all that stuff. No matter what, you got to admit the quality here is utterly insane. Like, this is Tokyo Disney Sea level stuff. The scale of everything is absolutely huge. And when you're waiting for the Millennium Falcon ride, you actually can chill in here. Like, when your party is ready, they'll tell you, like, okay, chill in here until we call you in. Okay. And your, like, family and stuff can wait in here. Can it not see the mouse? It should be able to. I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, so you'll be wait in there. That's pretty dope. I think that's cool. That's not real? Okay, this is all artwork. These are the real buildings. Like, this is not even artwork at this point. Like, these are really up there. That's artwork. Okay. That's maybe a combination of things. But yeah, there's some really cool stuff, you know. Enough said. Alright, great. That's a real hallway from the ride. That's not artwork. Thank you, O'Days, for your Twitch Prime sub. There's full-scale AT-ATs in there. You know, there's a lot of great stuff. You know, so I'm not trying to... I'm not being a hater. I don't know if this might be a photo, too. I know it seems like it probably isn't, but it might be. Given some of the stuff that I've heard. That's real. There's, like, you know, scale TIE fighters, stuff like that. There is so much full-scale stuff that has been built. Hearing that, I was very excited about it. The idea that this stuff is all to scale is just unbelievable to me. Okay, so they showed all that. Great. Okay, now this is what I want to get into, is the nitty-gritty. This is what the employees are going to wear. Okay, so it's going to start with Resistance recruits. So this is what the employees are going to wear. Tell me what you guys think about these costumes. I think for some reason the mouse doesn't show up over the picture, but I think whoops. Well, I'll just go. Okay, these costumes are okay. These are Resistance costumes. These are all right. If you work here, it's probably pretty exciting getting all these costumes. These ones are good. These ones are okay. But wait, okay, that one's all right. But the other guy, it doesn't give close-ups of the Empire dudes. But I really love the First Order, Empire, whatever outfits, the black ones. I really, man, how exciting it would be to get that costume. But I do like that the employees have customizability, I guess is the word. I do like that they supposedly are being allowed to pick their own hats and, like, what kind of vest do you want? What kind of, like, they all kind of mix and match. There's no uniformity, and I really do like that. Obviously the Empire style uniforms are going to have to be uniform, but But I do like that they're customizable. Okay. I agree with you. I prefer the original trilogy aesthetic. I don't know why they're not sticking with that, but that's okay. Okay, so here is the food. Now, let's see what they're going to serve up. Okay. Non-alcoholic beverages include... So there's going to be... This is the first place that they've had alcohol. The cantina is going to have alcohol. Oga's Canteen, I think is what it's called. I'm looking up the info here. Let's see. Oga's Canteen. Oga's Cantina, where even the blaster bolt scorches on the wall tell a story. I fumbled that one up. But anyway, okay. What do they have? So they're going to have alcohol there. Great. We already know that. But what are these items? These are... Feeling hungrier than a Leviathan? What is that? Is that from Star Wars? Head over to Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo, a multi-purpose transport shuttle docked on top a large hangar for traveling food shuttles. That's where Chef Strono Cookie tugs. What the fuck is that name? Chef Strono Cookie tugs. Has converted his modified Sinar Chal Ultipleed transport into a popular mobile kitchen and restaurant. His travels across the galaxy allow him to fill his pantry with exotic ingredients. And now he's proud to present Tug's Grub. Is that going to be the name of it? Tug's Grub. That's what it is. That's totally what it is. A traveling diner for diners traveling. I'm going to read that one more time. He's proud to present Tug's Grub, a traveling diner for diners traveling. They need to get new writers at the parks. The Imagineers are doing good work in terms of design. I really think the designs of all this stuff is impeccable. But lately, like they just did the Tropical Hideaway when they have the little parrot that talks while everyone's eating, and the jokes on that are like, yesterday I just saw Simba. Or that could have been his name, but maybe he was Lion. It's yelling this out while people are eating, and it's just like, can we turn that off? Like, what? Some of this stuff is, I always like to look at it through the lens of like, well, maybe kids are laughing at it, but when I was a kid, I feel like there's a lot more cute writing in the older stuff at the parks, like stuff that isn't quite. I mean, there's some grown-worthy stuff, but. All right. Anyway, inspired by dishes he created during his time working for Maz Kanata. Okay, fine. All right. So this is some of the stuff. They've got Fatro and Moof Juice. While entrees include the braised shack roast featuring beef pot roast with cavatelli, pasta, kale, and mushrooms. Okay, so that could be good. I'm feeling that. The fried Andorian tip yip. A decadent chicken dish with roasted vegetable mash and herb gravy. I mean, all of the food sounds good. The names, The Athorian Garden Loaf. Okay, a plant-based meatloaf dish. Okay, so that's cool. There's some, vegetarian stuff. All right, so we could go all day, whatever. I just want to see the pictures. Okay, here we go. Now we're talking. This is what I wanted to see. Okay, Fatro and Moof Juice on the right. Okay, good. Carbon Freeze left. Oh, you guys, what does that mean? Cantina Mix in the middle. That's a drink? That looks like a sample. Okay. And then the Cliff Dweller on the right. These are the alcoholic drinks. Outer Rim, Bespin Fizz, Yub Nub. I love that that's a drink. And Fuzzy Tauntaun. Okay. Fair enough. There's the blue milk. Okay. Now, when I first heard about the blue milk, I heard it was a melon smoothie, basically. And I was like, oh, what? Tell me if I'm crazy. I kind of wanted it to be actually like a gross milky drink. I feel like blue milk should be almost like the Beverly of Star Wars Land or Galaxy's Edge, whatever, where it's like, and you order it and you try to get your friends to try it. I feel like that would have been more fun. But yeah, people are saying like in hot weather this might be weird. I don't know. I feel like they just should have dyed buttermilk blue or something. But I heard it was Melanie, and I was like, well, okay, fine. But it is actually rice milk, which is probably fine. Like at least there's some milk equation in there. You know what I mean? That's cool if it's vegan. Fine with me, as long as there's an attempt. So I guess that's fine, and people might actually want to drink it. So that's good. There's the braised shack roast. Okay, that's looking good. I would eat that. I'd absolutely eat that. I don't know what's going on with that drink. Somebody said a donut on top of it, but sounds good to me. This looks a little fancy. I don't know what that's all about. Here's the tip yip. I know you guys were excited about the tip yip. That's a chicken situation. Yeah, pass. All right, this is the Athorian Garden Loaf. Looking good. Smoked Kadu ribs. Okay, I'm feeling that. I agree with Jared. This is all looking at... Okay, so this is... Wait, sorry. This is smoked ribs. Country sticky pork ribs with blueberry corn muffin and cabbage slaw. Ooh, I'm feeling that. Okay. I agree with Jared. This is all reminiscent of the Avatar Land Pandora foods, which I've liked it all. Okay, this is a popcorn snack. I was just telling somebody on Twitter... this looks like normal food that got shot with the cancer gun from Videodrome. Am I crazy? I don't know. Maybe I'm nuts. All right. Oven roasted burra fish. Can't go wrong with a burra fish. A little more tip yip. Oven roasted tip yip. Okay. Any Bengus? No, I haven't seen any Bengus yet. These are the... so there's turkey jerky and a Ronto wrap. Okay. Yob shrimp noodle salad. Okay. All right, we've looped around. I want to try the stew that Yoda makes at Empire Strikes Back. I agree with Nitro Dubs. Thank you, JFN, for the Twitch Prime sub. Okay, now this is what okay, so we looked at the food. Great. I don't know if Strono Cookie Tugs gave the okay, Greg, but we'll look into it. What I'm most excited about is John Williams scored the new Star Wars Land. I'm really stoked about that. I mean, I'm already a big sucker for like the kind of really out there like musical loops that they play in theme parks and stuff. Like I'm the kind of person that listens to that shit just when I'm working, And I always love a good musical score for a physical place. The fact that John Williams made a new score for this land, and I guess he had help from Michael Giacchino, who did the music in Lost. Like that is by far the most exciting detail of this whole thing to me personally. So I'm really stoked about that. Okay, so here's the merchandise you can get. This I want to look at. Okay. All right. Black Spire Outfitters. So that Black Spire is going to kind of be one of the locations in this place. Now the land, they're calling it like it's a fictional planet of Batu is what they're calling it. And on that place, Black Spire Outpost is a place that has a whole bunch of stuff. That's really the center of everything. And so they've got a store there. So they're going to sell this stuff. Okay, now I'm all in. Now, this is a cloak I bought. This is the closest thing I have to the Jedi cloak. Disneyland sold this with it says Jedi Academy. I wish that wasn't on there, but this is the closest I've ever seen in the parks to a Jedi cloak. I got this when it was really when it was really cold in the park. I was there with somebody I was dating at the time, and we both got these because we were freezing, and also we thought, hell yeah, it's a Jedi robe. And everyone at the park was like, "Where did you get that?" And I was like, or they were like, did you wear that in? They let you wear that in? And it's like, dude, you sell them in Tomorrowland, like right down there. What? We would never sell a costume. And how times have changed, because now look at what they're going to sell. Like, look, Seriously, this is all you know. Even in Pixar Pier right now, they sell Incredibles costumes. So yeah, things have changed. I don't know if it's they feel more confident about the security now because they don't want people walking up to someone thinking they're a Disney employee or a cast member or whatever, and it's just some schmuck in a costume. So that's interesting that's changed. I don't know what's going to happen with this. Like, people are going to be walking around dressed like this. That's going to be kind of weird. But anyway, I definitely want the cloak though. I'm getting the cloak. That's for sure. Okay, what else we got? What the hell are these? What am I looking at? These are bronze heads. Okay. So you've got Yoda and Mace Windu, and then who are the other guys? Zactu and Mondo, or what are their names? I'm just making that up. Okay. Plo Koon. Okay. Great. Okay. These are cute. These are cute. Now, I wish there were more obscure characters. Like, personally, I don't really feel a strong urge to get another Kylo Ren or Rey. Watto is a good one. I'm kind of or what's the word? I can't speak today. Sorry. I'm kind of I guess bummed there's like no original trilogy stuff in here. I know this whole land takes place during the new trilogy, but it seems like there's some effort to put something from everything in here, and so that's kind of weird to me that some of these collections don't have any of that stuff. But I guess Yoda, I guess. Now, it took me a while to notice that they have... Notice what's off to the side there. That looks like a musical instrument that the Cantina bands... Whatever. The Jizz Band. You guys know the genre of music, Jizz. They play in Star Wars. They're Jizz musicians. That's what they do their jizz with is that instrument. I forget what it's called. The clue horn. That's what it was. Pulled that out of my brain. The clue horn. If they're selling those, I'm gonna be the most annoying asshole in that park. I'm gonna be going. I'm gonna be jizzing all day. All right. So let's move on. Okay. These are kind of cool. Okay, so you are getting some original trilogy stuff in there. This was the thing I was most excited about. Okay. You got a Tauntaun. I'm a big fan of the Tauntaun and the Wampa. The Wampa. That's what it was. Okay, the Porgs, I could take it or leave it, and they got the Rathtars back there. Whatever. But that frog, if I am correct, that's the frog that belches in that one part of Return of the Jedi. Like, there's that scene transition where it's outside and it's like, right? My favorite scene transition ever. I'm getting that frog day one. So that I'm excited about. I'm not a Porg hater, though. Don't put me on that list. Don't put me on the Porg hater list. They're fine, but I want the frog and the other. I want everything but the Porg and the... What is this little thing down there? I just noticed that. What is that little creature? What is that? Anyone see that down there? It's a fish? I don't know. I'm asking you. I have no idea what it is. Porgographer. Okay, whatever. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, they're gonna have they have a thing in Star Wars in Tomorrowland now where you can build your own lightsaber. Oh, you can build your own lightsaber. It's a little toy. I mean, it's just got a bunch of plastic parts. You put it together and you customize your own lightsaber. But man, they're doing it in Galaxy's Edge. They're doing like higher end lightsabers. So these are gonna be like $160, $200. Like these are, you could see these are like chrome and shit, But man, if they're that high quality, I'm gonna have to do that, and I'm gonna film an ISIS video. I should word that better. I'm gonna do a video about me fighting ISIS. If you look on my channel, that's something I've done in the past where I talk about combating terror with a weapon. which YouTube has flagged all those videos. So I honestly don't know if I will. YouTube has really made it hard to just do a stupid thing. Anyway, okay. Droid, they're going to build a droid, whatever. But in the middle right there, that's what's his name? Rex from the original Star Tours. And I don't think that's one you can build. From what I understand, I think that's a droid that has a Bluetooth connection where you can like play your music through it, which I thought was kind of cool. Okay, and this is more, this is like clothing stuff you could buy. I don't really get why you would buy that outfit, but okay. Oh, so you could buy all this stuff? Damn. Okay, I guess if you want to dress like you're in uniform, I guess? I don't know, I'm still trying to figure that out. Okay. At Doc Ondar, see, now that's a Star Wars name. That sounds like a Doc Ondar. Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities, guests will find holocrons. Okay. Now, see, my knowledge of Star Wars kind of is, my thing is the original trilogy. But, I like all the other ones. They're fun, extra stuff. But my thing is the original. I don't really know what holocrons are, so someone's going to have to let me know. Okay. These are space Oscars, I believe. These are Oscars you get for being the most into space. The furthest into space that you go, the better your odds are. I don't know. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Can you buy this big urn? Can you buy that tub or whatever that is and put your ashes in it? Why is there one Darth Maul bust in there? Like, how did that sneak into the shot? Let's move on. Okay, some more clothing. And again, it looks like none of it says Star Wars or Disneyland or whatever. It's all just kind of themed to the land, which I do like. I could rock that jacket. I'm gonna definitely rock that jacket. But like the shirt does say Rise of the Resistance, so I guess that's something. There's some branding. Okay. Oh, we already looped around. Okay. Yeah, I love the Winter Hoth coats. I would definitely get those if they had them. Okay, so that's it. Maximize the moment on your mobile phone. So you're going to be able to use an app on the phone. They have a Disney app right now, and it's already in existence. You'll be able to use that app there. It turns into like a Star Wars thing, and you can translate like the Arabesh or whatever on the walls, like the stuff like that. So okay, that's it's kind of cool. All right, so that's the merchandise. What do you guys think of all that? Good? Is the merchandise cool? Is the food cool? I'm gonna take some. How do I do it? Here, do I type a? What do I do here? Discord. If I type that, does it do something? Whoops. How do I get the Discord link into the chat? If anybody wants to get that going, I'm going to take some Discord calls. I'm curious what people think about some of this stuff. There it is. The Nightbot just posted it. Click that link and, select select us. Message us, whatever, with a call. I don't know how it works, but try to get it going. Do your best. And, we'll take some calls. I'm curious what people out there think. If they're feeling that or not. What does everyone in the chat say, though? What do you guys think? Good food? Good merch? Or is there something missing? You tell me. Planet Bob says, I prefer replicas or in-universe stuff for merch, so it's all pretty neat. Probably expensive as hell, though. I agree. I like stuff that feels like it came from that thing. So I'm a fan of that. Nitro Dub says, wish that more focus was on original trilogy and prequel trilogy. Feels leaning towards the sequels, but still mostly cool. I agree. I wish there was more of that stuff, too. Let me just ask. Tell me if I'm being stubborn or boneheaded here. Thank you, Swishy, for the sub to tier 1. Damn. 51 months. I'll say thank you 50 more times later. Sorry. Anyway, I think there should be a lot more emphasis on the original trilogy. I think that should be the dominating thing. Like, it could take place during this time, that's fine, but I think it would have more appeal if it was more original trilogy. Now, every time I bring that up, someone tries to inevitably guilt me about it, like, oh, Rocco, please, you're old, okay? You're the old guy. These are the new movies for a new generation, and that's what they're, going for. That's the go-to thing that I hear. But let me just, all the new stuff, this is not me telling people to play checkers instead of Fortnite. This is the same franchise from then till now, and this is my feeling on it, is all the new stuff leans on the old stuff. They can't do a new Star Wars movie without heavily leaning on the old stuff. It wasn't a Star Wars. They did Solo. It wasn't based on some new guy. It was based on Han Solo. When they did Rogue One, they couldn't execute it without shoving Darth Vader into it in as many corners as possible. Even the sequel trilogy is all about, oh, where's Luke? Oh, where's, it's all tied into that stuff. So I feel like if everything is leaning on that, then just do that. That's where I'm coming from. And, Braden said it in the chat. I totally agree with this. They're trying to relate to the new generation, which I don't think is bad, and I'm not talking smack on that. If this is a fresher thing, I get that. But this is what Braden says, and I agree. The only Star Wars stuff I ever hear about from kids is about Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. That's the same year. Sean's kids are all talking about Darth Vader and stuff. They're talking about Kylo Ren too, so that should be in there. I don't think it shouldn't be. I love the new characters. I'm not a hater. I really love the new characters. But yeah, I just feel like if it's all resting on that. But I feel the same way though about, like, they're redoing the Jurassic Park ride in Universal, and they're changing it to the Lost World, or not the Lost World, Jurassic World, and that's another one where I feel like this thing just rests on the old one. So why aren't we making it about the old one? Why are we making about this new one that no one really cares as much about? I know a new generation has discovered the new one, but it's all referencing and leaning on the old one. So that makes no sense to me. I don't get it. Anyway, so that I could go all day about that. Tell me what you guys think about that. Am I off base or what? But anyway, give us a call on our Discord. Have I been saying Discord or Skype? Discord. That's what I meant. Call us on the Discord. I'm going to talk to some people and see what they think. Let me know in the chat what you think. Super Freak says, I feel like Disney is on the fence and don't know if they should go all in on new content or if they have to include all of it. There's definitely some teetering about this behind the scenes. Yeah, I could see that. I didn't hate Solo either. I'm being, I didn't love it, but when I saw it in theaters, I walked away. I enjoyed it. I couldn't really finish it when I had it at home, but I don't think it's a bad movie. Okay, yeah, so let's talk to some people in the Discord and see what they have to say. Rob. Now, the audio might be messed up.
What's going on, Rocco?
Hey, do the calls sound okay to everybody? Can you hear me? See, I don't think you can hear me. Everyone can hear that.
I cannot hear you, by the way.
Okay, I'm gonna adjust that real quick. Give me just a second. Can you hear me now? Hello. Whoops.
I cannot hear you still.
What about now? And what about now? Why none of the mics are working?
I can hear you now.
You can hear me now?
Oh, I heard you for a second.
Now? You can hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay. I don't know what that was all about.
No worries.
Okay. All right, Rob. Thoughts on all of this? What do you think? Was all the stuff good? Is the music good? Should I kill the music? Let me know if I should kill the music. You tell me. Anyway, Rob, what do you think about what you've seen today?
I mean, I have mostly positive feelings. I guess I'm just really confused why they are not opening it when it's not 100%.
Yeah, to me they worked so hard on it to debut with half of it. Okay, let me back that up. Right now, we here at the Mega 64 headquarters are working on a big video. We have a big video coming out. We were honestly looking at it today. I don't know if this is oversharing or not, but we were working on it today and looking at the calendar, and I was like, dude, I can't wait because we'll have this all done and we could show it at PAX East in Boston at the end of the month. And then we looked at it day by day and realized it might not make it. There's a couple last things that won't make it. And so I was like, do we show everything up until the ending? Like we'll have everything else done. Maybe we just show like half of it and leave people wanting more. And we all looked at each other and it was like, no, we worked so hard on this. You're going to show half of it? You're going to show part of it? No. So we're not. And I feel like they worked so hard on this and it's not all going to be open. I just feel like as a presentation nut, I just feel like why are we doing that? Like, I don't know. I mean, again, this happens with, it's not a video, it's a physical location, so this stuff happens. So maybe I don't know, but they did it with Pixar Pier too. The half the stuff on the pier is still not open, and it just looks cheap to me. I don't know. It just looks like you couldn't get that together. There's a carousel. Just a carousel. It spins. That was supposed to be, that was part of Pixar Pier. Pixar Pier opened in like May 2019, and that carousel, it's March 20, no, I'm sorry. Summer 2018 it all opened. Now it's March 2019. That carousel's still not open. It's sitting there not doing anything. And I think it looks crappy. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I'm coming back to game days this year, and I'm really looking forward to seeing everyone there. I'm looking forward to seeing Star Wars, seeing this new Star Wars land. I think it looks really rad.
Yeah.
But the fact that I don't know, that people work so hard on this, and I get they want this ride to be perfect, 100% up and running. I get that. But I agree with you that they should just open them both in August when the rides are all ready. Everything's perfect and ready to go.
Yeah.
Because everything else looks so fucking cool. Like, I'm going to buy a lightsaber. I'm probably going to try a bunch of the food. Mm-hmm. I'm probably going to buy a porg and a wampa. I don't know. It felt like when I was teens, it felt like if I was 5 or 6 or 7 when I was a huge Star Wars fan, this would be a dream come true for me.
Totally.
And it's so. And honestly, I've enjoyed most of the new Disney stuff. Like I loved Last Jedi. I thought Force Awakens and Rogue One were fine. I didn't see Solo. And
I've enjoyed them all, honestly. Like I haven't hated anything.
Yeah.
But they're not like my favorite thing. They're not. I mean, I'm not. It's all just extra to me, so I've enjoyed them. They're fine.
Yeah, exactly. It's but this new land and everything. I can kind of imagine as Disney goes on and more movies and shows come out or whatever, it could be really cool if they kind of like adjust the park to like the new Star Wars stuff that's coming out.
Yeah,
I think that could be really interesting. I mean, and keep people coming back. After the initial excitement kind of wears off and this new sequel trilogy is over. Yeah. So I think it could be really interesting to see where it goes and how it kind of evolves. Yeah. But I still am really shocked that they're not waiting until everything.
Yeah. That seems weird to me. I mean, I don't know. Again, like, I just feel like do it right. I don't know. But they want people in that park for the summer. They want to do it. So I guess, I don't know. It just reeks a little bit. But anyway, thank you for your call.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for taking my call. Have a good night.
Take care. Okay. Is this how you do it? Oh, man. I keep trying to post the link to the Discord in the chat, but I forget how you do it. I know. I used to know. Okay. Somebody did it for me. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, it's the exclamation mark. Yeah, I got it wrong. Okay. Who all is calling in to the Discord? Let's talk to... I'm going to make this big in the corner. Whoops. Let's talk to Swishy. Swishy.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Hey, how's it going, Swishy?
Good, good.
What do you think about everything that's been seen today? What's your opinion?
I mean, honestly, I'm very excited for the whole land.
Yeah.
Like, Star Wars and Disneyland are like two of my favorite things. So seeing the two of them together and the amount of detail that's going into this is just looking really great.
I agree. And, and I've been cynical and kind of like cracking jokes and poking fun at a lot of the stuff, but I'm having a laugh. Truth is, my excitement has never been higher until all this news the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm more excited about this than any movie or video game or any other piece of media right now, personally. That's just me. But anyway.
Yeah, big same here, actually. I'm very excited to finally get to go and check this out.
Yeah.
But I will say I was kind of sad to hear. The first thing this morning, I was at work, I loaded up Twitter, and I saw that it was opening on May 31st. I was very excited. Like, in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, let's figure out how I'm going to get to Disneyland within one of those days. Yeah. And then I read the fine print that Rise of the Resistance is not going to be open, and I was just like, all right, I guess I'll go a different time.
Yeah. Yeah. And, that's another way to look at it is maybe that will stagger the crowds, because I know a lot of people that are going, I'll just come when it's all open.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Maybe that's a good way to stagger it. All the locals will be their first thing, and then everybody traveling will want to just come later. So
and I mean, it
could be good.
It sounds like the land will have enough, it's going to be immersive enough to where, you don't need everything to be open, but it's still kind of just, I'd rather experience everything.
Yeah.
Just some of it.
Somebody in the chat brought up a good point. NZ Ninja says, really, May 31st wouldn't the 4th be the right date? That's a great idea. I'm going to do a video about that. You gave me the idea. So thank you, New Zealand Ninja, I'm assuming. Absolutely. Gotta go to that. Gotta do that. I'm doing that video later. Okay, anyway, sorry, Swishy, but yeah, any other thoughts that you wanted to share or question or a comment? It doesn't even have to be related to whatever you want to say.
I mean, if it's anything, then I've been actually wanted to ask you. I'm going to Disney World for the first time early May, so you have any recommendations of things to see and do?
When are you going? Sorry.
I'm going kind of mid-May, like May 12th through the...
Oh my god, 2 weeks later you could have gone to see this.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh. And which park are you going to?
I'm going to Disney World, so I'm going to be going to all of them.
Okay. Sorry. I don't know why I brain farted completely when you asked that question. I'm making you repeat every piece of information. Things you got to check out. I always like the recommendations that are boring because, I'm going to say it in quotation marks, boring. I think they're incredibly exciting. But I like to recommend stuff that's not, if you talk to anybody, they're going to go, oh, get a fast pass for Flight of Passage. No. Go to Epcot. Have you been there before?
No, this is going to be my first trip.
Oh my god. Okay, go to Epcot. I like Epcot because... No, hold on. Go to Magic Kingdom. That is, like their Disneyland. All right.
Yeah.
Go see Country Bears. That is easy to get into, and it's quick, and it's done. And it's such an authentically classic Disney thing. See that like 5 times in a row. Like you'll have no problem doing that. Just keep watching. Okay, it never gets old to me. Go to Tomorrowland. See the Carousel of Progress. That was Walt's favorite attraction. It's criminal that it got sent to Florida and it's been there forever. It should move back to Disneyland. That's where he put it. Oh no, that's not where he put it. I think he was dead at that point. Whatever. But it should move around. Or be at both coasts. Anyway, go see that. Go on the People Mover next. People Mover takes you in and out of Tomorrowland, and it passes by the Progress City model, that was a model Walt himself commissioned to show the city of the future. The model was reduced, but a big-ass chunk of it is still there in that dark tunnel in Florida. And you ride past it, and you could go on the People Mover a million times. I'm going to give you a secret. When the People Mover ride is done, you can actually it never stops moving. You can ask the cast member, hey, can I go around again? And they'll just go, yeah, fine. So do that. I did that this last trip. I went on it 8 times. Okay, so that's all at Disney. That's Magic Kingdom. Then go over to Epcot. Go on Spaceship Earth as many times as possible. I'm hearing very soon that's going to close down for years.
Yeah.
That's some inside.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see that before that potentially happens.
Yeah, so go on that 80 times if you can. It's usually not that hard to get on, especially if you go late at night. Earlier in the day, it's a little more busy because World Showcase doesn't open yet, but go on that a bunch. And then go see the American Adventure in the World Showcase America Pavilion. It's a show that is all about America, but it's all animatronics, and they all come out of the stage. These giant animatronic sets. When I saw it, I could not believe all of them were emerging from the same place. It's a technology breakthrough. Unbelievable. And you should definitely go see that. Everything else is gravy, but definitely go. And Living with the Land in the Land Pavilion is a ride that people will tell you, oh, that's a ride to take a nap on. Oh, it's so slow. You float through a biodome, and they show you, the way they use technology to grow stuff. I don't know. To me, Epcot is the theme park that is the most like a high school biology class VHS. To me, it's not trying to be Disneyland, and that's why I like it more. So I would go do that. Oh, yeah, and somebody pointed out the Hall of Presidents in Magic Kingdom. Mm-hmm. Definitely go see that. Trump is in there now. His animatronic moves really well, but he looks like a melted leprechaun. But it's still a good show. It's a great show. Yeah, I think that's what I got.
All right, cool. Yeah, I had several of those on my radar, but a couple of those were not. So I'll definitely have to check them out.
Oh! Thank you, uppercase. Cosmic Rays.
Yes.
The cafe with I like to go there right when it opens because I get food and then I eat in the auditorium that has this animatronic singer, Sunny Eclipse, and there's no one else in there, and it feels like a BioShock level to me. It feels fucking creepy. So I like to go there then. That's just me.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, definitely was planning on that one too, because that's just kind of one of those things you just don't see much, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, definitely check it out. In the France Pavilion, Impressions de France. That's a movie that plays in there, and that has been untouched since park opening in 1982. It's a classic. Go see that.
Will do.
I could go all day, but those I think are the top ones. I think those are the top ones.
Right, yeah, definitely. I'll definitely make sure to check some of that stuff out.
I bet you regret asking now.
Oh no, definitely. Definitely
off.
not. I could talk to you about Disney for hours.
Well, I better keep it succinct today, but thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks for taking my call, man. Good talking to you.
Thank you. Take care. See, I'm not big. People are asking about Animal Kingdom. I'm not big on Animal Kingdom. I love Pandora, the Avatar land. I think they did a great job on that. I don't really like the rest of Animal Kingdom. I'm not that. I think there's a lot of great design and stuff in there, but I just don't. They don't have stuff for me. Okay, let's talk to Abacaxi. Rafflecon says, "What's up with people liking the People Mover now?" I really think that people, as time goes on, the vintage stuff has found an audience. And that's why I think it's such a shame that so many of these parks have gotten rid of their old attractions. Because that stuff would all be 10 out of 10 like must-sees now. You know what I mean? Like people will be Instagramming them like, you have to go.
Am I on the air?
Yeah.
Oh, hello, man. What's up?
Oh, I thought you were going to say fuck.
No, I'm sorry, dude.
Oh, no, it's okay. What's up?
Dude, I'm Alejandro. I'm from Colombia, dude.
Hey,
Long-time fan.
calling in from Colombia. Wow, that's awesome.
Dude.
What do you think about all this stuff we've been talking about on like the Star Wars thing? Would you fly out all the way from Colombia to see it, or are you just
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. How is
Really?
the flight over there?
Wow, no kidding. Are you actually making plans, or is this something you want to do?
Dude, no, this is my dream. I don't know Disneyland. What the fuck?
Wow, okay.
Like, you're a Disneyland pimp, so my question is, like, is it worth it? I mean, the ticket is pretty expensive.
It's pricey,
Like-
but I mean, you'll have memories forever. Like if
Dude.
you do it right, you'll be very glad you did it.
Really? Well, I'm a big Star Wars nut.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, then you're gonna love this.
do you still have Star Tours? I think it's called Star Tours.
Oh yeah, Star Tours in Tomorrowland is still there in Disneyland. It's great. Yeah, that's one of my favorite rides.
Man, okay, but enough of this Star Wars thing. My real question:
Okay.
what is your favorite moment from the first Power Rangers movie?
The first Power Rangers movie?
Yeah, the one I'm not sure, but in Latin America, it was called like that. It was called Power Rangers. The movie got the show, the game for Super Nintendo. You know.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite moment? I think that movie is not that great, but it
Yeah,
has
it's
its moments,
okay.
right? Yeah, it's okay.
I like the fight against all the ooze men.
Oh man.
That to me is like the only like really great fight. I do like when they fight the stone guys later, but the ooze men when they're like they got all the wisecracks, you know, when it's all,
and the goo, you know, it's like Nickelodeon slime days, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm a fan of that.
Yeah. But any quotes? Like that movie's not quotable at all, dude.
Not really. I'm a frog.
I don't remember a single quote from that. And I got a big ass. This is like, I would send you like this big ass Latin American poster on wood of that movie, dude. Because it's a big mess over here. It's a pigsty.
Oh man, okay.
So, dude, I was like watching the movie when I was a kid, and as soon as it came out of the theater, I was 5 years old. I just stared at the poster.
Oh yeah.
And the theater was closing down, and this guy said, "Hey, you want it? You can take it." This was the last
Oh
show.
no kidding. That's awesome.
And I was like, "Whoa, cool."
Wow.
I'll send you a picture if you want, but
Yeah.
I'll really give it to you, dude. Like it's.
Well, email us a picture and we'll make the call from there.
Really?
Well, thank you for your call. Thanks
But
for calling in.
It's like a shitty movie. It's like giving you those still waiting DVDs.
Yeah. Well, the gift that keeps on giving. But thank you for your call. Appreciate your call.
Okay, thank you. But any new Super Sentai I should check out?
I haven't watched any new ones. I'm really just into the old ones, so not a very good recommendation.
Damn. I'll look it up. Okay, thank you, man.
All right, take care. Have a good one, Alejandro. Thank you.
Yeah.
Calling all the way from Colombia. Not bad. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up pretty quick. Let's see, who else is on here? Riley Brooks. Riley Brooks.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Rob.
What do you think about what we showed today? You think good stuff or eh?
I thought the general was pretty cool. I'm basing this off of 9 images. But the way I feel about it is kind of the same way I feel about some of these video games that are coming out. lately.
Yeah.
It's a weird parallel, but I only notice them with the knowledge, knowing that a year from now, they'll be awesome, whatever they are now,
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of feel the same way about Star Wars Land. I think I'll plan my trip 1 year, once they figure out.
Yeah, it does kind of reek of modern day video games. Just the other day, I wanted to stream Dead or Alive 6. I streamed it recently, and it was so hard to unlock the costumes. It was like, oh, here's some random pieces of this costume, some random pieces of that one. And it's like, but can I just get them in order? Like, and then they announced the other day, there's going to be an update in mid-March that now you can pick the costumes, you can, be easier to unlock them. So it's like, why did you release this weeks ago then? Like, I'll just wait for that.
They need some time to figure out what works. It's a little bare bones when it comes out, maybe.
Yeah.
I hope from a year from now they'll have some new merchandise.
Yeah. I'm sure they will. I mean, they'd be foolish to not do that.
Stuff. Yeah. I don't know. Disney's so weird on prequel stuff these days. But
yeah.
I would love some. I don't need.
Yeah, it's like, do they want to acknowledge it or not?
Yeah, they do everything they can to ignore it, but then they allow like prequel stuff to be in Battlefront. I don't know where they're at on that.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
But I would love if there's some details around. I don't need a prequel ride, but if I'm walking down an alley and there's like a pile of junk and there's like some battle droid parts,
yeah,
in it, that would be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that does sound cool. But
I could go either way on new trilogy versus original, but
yeah,
I'm excited to see what it's like a year from now. And I know that's kind of hard to tell, wait, but
yeah, but you know what? A year from now is going to be here before you know it. I mean, I remember them announcing they were going to build this, and I was like, how many years is it away? 4 years, 3 years, 5 years? Oh my God, where am I even going to be? What kind of person am I going to be when that gets built? And here it is. You know what I mean? So, whatever. But anyway, they do love to acknowledge Darth Maul. I agree, Duschenstein. That's weird. True. They always acknowledge that.
That bust was silly looking, but I'll pass on that. Yeah.
Well, did you have any other questions or comments?
No, that's basically all I had to say.
All right. Well, thank you for your call, Riley Brooks.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay. And I'll take a couple last calls. And, if you have a question or a comment, thank you, Deke Dutt, for your Twitch Prime sub. If you have anything else you want to say about anything else, you want to ask me something, it doesn't have to be related to the Star Wars thing. Oh, hold on. We're just now. No, shit. Hello, Abacaxi. Okay. Okay. Who else? Kevin. Hello, Kevin.
Hey, I was wondering ever happened to that lightsaber that they had patented, like some new LED tape bring out. Have they announced anything about that, or is that just maybe?
I think that stuff is in here. Somebody who worked on this said, and I was laughing so hard, is they were like, what did they say? I saw real lightsabers. And it's like, what?
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean exactly? But that's what some people have said. So I bet you whatever they patented, it's going to be there.
Okay, that should be cool. And I think, I agree on I'm not a big fan of the sequel trilogy, but I feel like with what they do with Star Tours is they just redid the video part. I feel like they could do that with some of the rides that it looks like they have. Like, I don't know, with 2 Iron and the Falcon, they could change that up.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, they could.
That little cart ride that they have. So you never know.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
I had one last question. Do you know what the password is on the USB drive for the Patreon rewards?
The password? I don't know. What did you set the password to be?
I don't know. It's a zip file. There's a password.
This isn't tech support. I'm gonna have to hang up. I don't know what that is. Okay. Now I have one more thing that I want to bring up to everybody here. I'm gonna go back to the original blog, and you guys tell me your thoughts on this. I was butted up against earlier in the stream today. Or earlier, I wasn't streaming earlier today. I was just talking with my friends. It says now how they're going to handle the Star Wars park or the Star Wars, land or whatever opening. They said that between May 31st and June 23rd, 2019, You will need valid theme park admission. Obviously, okay, you need a ticket to enter the park those days. That's not really crazy. But they want you to make a no-cost reservation, subject to availability, to access the land. So basically, on the day that you want to go to Star Wars Land, all you need to do is, you get your ticket. They want you to go on the website and click a thing that's like, hey, I'm coming on that day. I'm coming to Star Wars Land. I think that's great. You can't get into Star Wars Land unless you read this and went and clicked it. Because so many people don't read. They just go and they just show up and, okay, I'm here. Give me everything. And it's like 8 billion people want to go to this, dude. We've been talking for years about what a clusterfuck this is going to be. I don't think it's too much to ask. There's no charge for the reservation. You just go to the website and I'm coming to Star Wars Land on this day. I think that's totally cool that they asked that. And when I brought it up to the other guys, a couple people here were like, that's bullshit. If I show up and buy tickets, I don't get in, like, if I don't know that. And they were like, I didn't hear about that until you just told me right now. And I'm like, well, yeah, now you know about it. But, it's like, oh, that's not fair to people who don't like get in on this stuff, that don't read up on this stuff. To me personally, I have no sympathy for people who are not on the ball. When there is something that a lot of people want that not everyone can get, I just don't have sympathy for you if you're not on the ball. If you're going to book this whole big thing to come here and not read any of the info, because it says it clearly here. I just feel like you weren't on it, other people were, so they get to go. So you tell me, is that a douchey way to think about that? Is that a bad attitude? I just feel like if you're not on the ball, it's like when Mondo puts up a record or something. It's like, oh, I really want to get that. Okay, well, the people who got there... No. That's a bad example. It's like, I remember waiting in line for the Wii, and I waited in line for it for hours, and then somebody showed up right before they opened with like, do they have any extra Wiis? And it's like, no, you had to wait in line. That's a bad example too, because I don't think anyone should have to wait overnight for this stuff. That's not what I'm saying. I guess I'm just saying that it's a good way to filter out the people who put no thought into this. That, all you have to do is click one thing on a website. I don't think that's that crazy. Yeah, Ryan is saying, that sucks and I hate the idea of it, but now I know about it and a bunch of people don't, and that will benefit me in the long run. Rocco, send me that link, dude. Ryan, you said you're going to be in town during that. It's going to be such a mess during that time, but you know what? Hey, if you want to do it, I'm in. If I can get other people here in too, maybe, let's just dive in to the insanity. Let's bring the Switch. We'll play Smash Brothers. It'll be fun. Anyway, so you guys tell me, am I a douche for thinking that? Let's take a call. Tylon. Hey, Tylon.
Oh, shoot. What's up, Rocco?
Hey, what do you think? Am I being a douche with this whole thing or what?
Ah, hell no, man.
You don't think so?
Nah, like, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. My dad raised me on Star Wars.
Yeah.
And I think you're right. I feel like there should be more original trilogy stuff. Like, I get why they're putting in all the new trilogy stuff, but, you gotta stick to your roots.
Sure. Yeah, and I don't dislike the new stuff. I love the new stuff. But again,
yeah, I love the new stuff too.
Yeah. But I feel like it's just all hinged on the old thing, so why not just start there? But honestly, I think the best purpose of this is having a little something from everything. That's probably the best course of action. Something from every trilogy. I think that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I totally get that. I love the new trilogy. I love the old trilogy, and I did grow up on the prequels, so I did like some of the prequel stuff. So yeah, you should have everything. I mean, I feel like Disney is really trying to get like that Episode 9 money.
Sure.
And they're trying to push the new trilogy.
I'm sure there's a little bit of that too. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've been agreeing with a lot of what you're saying. It kind of seems like the May 31st opening is seems like a soft launch to me.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense, but I won't be down there until game day, so it'll probably be all open when I get there.
Yeah. Now, that's what we have to, that's a decision we have to make too. It's an exciting time at Disneyland this year because of all that. And so game days is going to be really cool, but it might not be our best option to have our official gathering there. Sending 400 or 500 people into that land might not be a super wise option right now.
Yeah, and I was talking to my roommate about that.
Yeah.
I got a feeling I won't be able to go on any of the rides this year just because of how new it is.
Yeah.
But, in the future, I could see myself getting on one of those rides.
Yeah. So I'm kind of feeling like maybe California Adventure would be like a good option, and then like you could hop over to the other one if you want to get away on your own to check that out. But I feel like if I come out there and say, yeah, we're gonna do it, let's go to Disneyland and Star Wars and all that, I feel like sending that many people into that is like it's like that scene in episode 8 of the new Twin Peaks where you just see like the A-bomb going off and then inside it is hell. And that's a terrible description, but anyway, I'm wondering if we should do the DCA thing, and then maybe when that closes, it's like, okay, if people really want to go see the Star Wars thing, hop over or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's months away. I enjoyed California Adventure, but there's a lot of Disneyland I didn't get to do last year, so I'll probably get a park hopper either way.
Yeah, definitely.
I think the only thing I didn't really agree with you on was just the whole blue milk thing. Like,
oh yeah.
But I will say, if you make the green milk like bad, but make the blue milk good, I can live with that. Like, I would challenge my friends to try the green milk, and then we'd all get blue milk together. Okay.
See, I just love that it's themed to the thing anyway, because that's what I love. Now, I've always wanted them, to make a Matrix theme park land, because then I could eat the big bowl of snot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, all you have to do is just close your eyes and think about cream of wheat.
Yeah, tasty wheat.
Yeah.
Tasty wheat.
And then, there might be a theme park ride where you get thrown into the pod, and then you go through this slip and slide adventure, and then it you out of the water.
Yeah, a ride where you wake up. And then how the ride ends is they plug you back in. They go, you feel something hit the back of your head, and then you walk outside, and you're back in, outside the ride. But then the whole time you're going to be wondering, like, am I really plugged in?
Yeah. No, I think we got something going here. We got to let Universal and Disneyland know.
Definitely. I'm here. I'm feeling that. Well, anyway, thank you for your call, Tylon. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. No, I've been having a really great time listening to this. It's great learning about Star Wars and stuff.
Yeah, I think this has been a good stream. I think this is a great success. Normally, the past few I've done from my phone, and it was a skipping nightmare, but this turned out good. So thank you, Tylon, for contributing.
Yeah, thanks, man.
All right, I'll see you at game days. Take it easy. It sounded like he scoffed at that idea. I wanted to see him. Are you going to go on Rise of the Resistance, or is that too intense for you, Rocco? Now, that's what I'm trying to find out, because it sounds like it's a dark ride. Well, it is a dark ride, which, hell yeah, I love that. But I'm hearing rumors there's a drop in it, and that's the one thing I don't handle very well is drops. I'm hearing rumors there might be one. But then again, Pirates has a drop, so maybe I'll be okay. And I don't like the one in Pirates. That upsets me every time still. I've been on that ride probably 4,000 plus times, and I'm still like, ugh. But I can handle it, so we'll see. But the Millennium Falcon one sounds kind of nuts with it. It's going like, I don't know. We'll see. I want people to go on it before me and let me know. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up, everybody. Let's do a goodbye call. We'll talk to Rockman. Rockman.
What's up?
Hey, what's up? I'm going to end the stream. So, do you have any final thoughts or a question or comment?
I'm just surprised that they're not charging extra for Star Wars Land, like the ticket prices. I mean, are they going to go up and up like they have been? And how's it been for like annual pass wise?
I mean, yeah, the prices of all that stuff has gone up so much that I think they got their extra. I think they got their money. What I pay per month for my annual pass jumped up so much when I went to renew it the other day. Because I got word last time they raised it, I got tipped off by someone on the inside, and I went the day before they jacked up the price, so I got the lowest one. So this time when I renewed it, I got hit with all the price jumps since. It was like, fuck. And so they got their money.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, that game day situation too. I think California Adventure would be the best bet, but
I agree. I think that might be the way to go. And then again, Star Wars is right there across the street, so anybody wants to go at any point they could get away and do that. But yeah, I think that might be the safer bet right now.
Okay, that's all I had. Thanks for taking my call.
Thank you for taking thank you for taking my call. Thank you, Rockman. All right. I want someone to say goodbye. Walter. Hey, Walter.
Hi, am I on the air?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Thanks.